Show you how you search for an estate, and then we're going to do your own searches. So if you don't have a computer, now would be the time to get access to one. Ashley, we have 2 more computers left. If someone needs to borrow a computer, see Ashley or Christine in the back. They can lend you one of ours, which you're free to use for the entire weekend. And we have an estate. What estate do we have? What deceased person? So we have Treva Clement, and she's in Georgia. So we're going to show you the really simple search you can use to find first of all the estate, and then most importantly the live humans that are still around.
So again, as we spoke about before, the first thing you really should be doing when you are skip tracing is to Google the person. Google their name and where they live. And this is what you're going to find. For instance, she's the first listing here, and it brings up her obituary. So from here, it tells you she died 2 years ago, and her relatives. So you would no longer be looking for her, you would actually go into the survivors and start looking for them.
I know for a lot of people the print's small in the front. The survivors are listed in the second paragraph. It says survivors include her son, Ronnie Clement of Lake Alfred, Florida. One grandson, Chris.
Jessica means that that's his wife.
So Chris, who's married to Jessica Clement of Lakeland, Georgia. 3 great-grandsons, Austin Clement, Elijah Clement, and Ethan Richard Clement, all of Lakeland, Georgia, and several nieces and nephews. So we know that Chris and Jessica have a couple of children. She's got 2 sons, Ronnie of Lake Alfred, Florida, and Chris. So what you would do from there is you're going to search Ronnie. You have Ronnie in Lake Alfred, Florida, and Jessica and Chris in Lakeland, Georgia, right?
Correct.
And then you just follow the normal procedure. You put their names into Google. You'll most likely find them pretty easily. I don't think any challenge in finding them. So remember the sequence, first is do a Google search. That's your number 1 step. So do a Google search. You'll probably find what you need there. If you don't, try White Pages. If White Pages doesn't work, try Super Pages. If you have been verified or one of the other services, use those. And remember to stop once you get the information and then test it. So for example, if you get a phone number, call it. You pick up the phone and call. So what we're going to do now is have you start to skip trace. Pick a couple of your names. Pick one to start with, obviously, and start skip tracing them. You can work with the neighbor that you brought with you, or you can work individually. And as you have questions, I'll be walking around. Hattie will be walking around. We'll be happy to help you out. And start doing searches, because let's get some names so that this afternoon we can call some people. Anything else? So let's get to work. Pick out. Everybody's got some names. And so start searching. It's $1 million prize for the first person to find their person. Seriously.
It doubles if you do it in the first 2 minutes.
So that's Murphy's room. Anything go wrong, go wrong.
Get rid of that gas. Notebook it's gonna be. Take the sheet out. What are you doing?
have that. Like, it's about 2 times as sleepy as this music.
Where's the gift shop out?
You have to go out the front doors to the building to the right of the fountain.
It's down actually past the circle a little bit to the right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's the same building as the spa services which are on the bottom floor.
I walked by it right down next to it, but I had no idea what was in there.
Yeah.
Do you find this loud, the music?
Yeah,
Kind of.
they understand to
Yeah,
do it.
I'll be
and
doing
still
some
try to get in.
calling.
Own the gift shops to the left of the reception desk. It's unpersoned. It's unmanned. You just walk in, grab what you want, bring it to the reception desk and pay.
Are you on Google?
The reception that's way back up here in the
Oh,
hotel.
no, the reception desk in that building, which is right through the front doors.
Tell you what to do. Or you can't see it. But you could type, go to the browser and go to the top, type in google.com.
Oh, no.
This defaults to that then, because it had MSN when we got it. We switched it. Me, it was going in. If you're taking one with a large amount. Okay, did you find it? I hope you picked the big one.